Need is not demand. Effective economic demand requires not merely need but corresponding purchasing power, said by Henry Hazlitt. Hello everyone. Today I Udita Chakraborty, trainee teacher of Kalna College, is here to present before you the basic concept of demand and its determinants. So, first, let me explain the meaning of demand. Demand is when an individual wants certain commodity backed by its purchasing power. In simple term, willingness to buy plus able to buy that commodity is called demand in economics. So now let us discuss about some important determinants of demand for a commodity. Firstly, price of the commodity. Generally, if price of any commodity increases, then demand for that commodity decreases. So, in one word, there is an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. Secondly, consumers' taste and preferences also influence demand. We know that taste and preferences depends on social custom, habits of the people, fashion, lifestyle, etc. So these factors are not permanent. As a result, people switch over from the cheaper old-fashioned goods to costlier trendy goods. Another important factor that affects demand is the income of the consumer. As income rises, quantity demand increases and vice versa. The reason behind of it is that as income rises, people's purchasing power increases. So they are capable to buy more commodities. Next point, distribution of income. Distribution of income in the country also affects the demand for goods. If the distribution of income in a country is unequal, there will be more demand for luxury goods like cars, TVs, etc. On the other hand, if the income is evenly distributed, there will be less demand for luxury goods and more demand for essential goods. Prices of related goods. The demand for a commodity is affected by the prices of related goods. Related goods can be divided into two parts: substitute good, complementary goods. Substitute goods are those goods which satisfy the same type of need and hence can be used in place of one another. For example, coffee and tea, Coke or Pepsi. These are the few examples of substitute goods. And also, we can see that there is a direct relationship between price of coffee and demand for tea since they are substitute goods. On the other hand, complementary goods are those goods which are consumed jointly. For example, car and petrol. Here we see that if price of petrol increases, demand for car decreases. So there is an inverse relationship between these two. Moving on to the next slide, consumer credit facilities. If credit facility increases, then people will have more cash in hand to purchase more commodities. Hence, there will be an effect on market demand. Now, there exist many other determinants that influence demand function, such as consumers' expectation, size and composition of population, government policy, etc. Lastly, I would like to end my presentation here.